I'm gonna feel the alcohol that's in the margarita. Now, I know that that's because I'm not a regular drinker, right? So let's take a regular drinker who could easily drink a margarita. By the time they drank a fifth of liquor with some people, 2 shots and some mixed drinks, you got to know that you're intoxicated.
Tonight, we're diving into the courtroom drama you won't believe. A young woman faces the consequences of her reckless choices that could have turned deadly. What does it take for someone to understand the devastating impact of driving under the influence? This isn't just about a mistake. It's about responsibility, second chances, and the lives that hang in the balance. Stay tuned as we break down the shocking testimony, the court's fiery response, and the sobering reality of what's at stake. I'm Sam, also known as Casper, and this is Legal Livewire Docket Watch.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you contact Ms. McCall and share that receipt with her and find out where the results are from this drug test, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any other additions, deletions, or corrections, Ms. Stevenson?
No, thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Thompson does stand ready for sentencing.
All right. On behalf of the people, anything with respect to sentencing?
Nothing on behalf of the people. We would ask the court to adopt the recommendation of the probation department.
Ms. Stevenson?
As with defense, Your Honor, so Ms. Thompson is a young woman. I believe she's going to address the court when she has an opportunity to do so. Just, the report, it says a lot, but there's more to who Ms. Thompson is. I do believe that she's going to go ahead and lean into what we hope would be a sentence of probation, take full advantage of the services that are offered to her, make sure she just moves it forward, does everything that she knows how to do to make sure that this behavior is not repeated. I don't think she wants to endanger her life or property, anybody else's life or property, doesn't want to have to keep coming to court, dealing with things that she just should not have to be dealing with. So I would ask the court to follow the probation department's recommendation, Your Honor. Except for the outpatient, inpatient treatment at this time, Your Honor. I would ask the court just to allow her to test, see if further intervention becomes warranted.
It depends on what my drug test results say, but we'll get back to that.
Okay.
Would Ms. Thompson like to address the court?
It's time for me to talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Janae Thompson, and I just would like to say that I'm very thankful to still be here after drunk driving. I also understand that I could have harmed myself or others around me. I watched the consequence video, and I understand how important it is not to drink and drive, and I don't want to go through this again or have to do probation again. So I'm willing to do everything that I'm supposed to do for probation to get me off. And yeah.
Thing that bothered me the most about reading the pre-sentence report, well, I don't even want to say the most, but one of the things that bothered me was that a young lady of Ms. Thompson's size and age consumed, by her own report, by her own self-reporting, that she consumed a fifth of liquor with 6 people, 2 mixed drinks, and and 2 shots and said, I didn't feel impaired when I drove. I'm 58 years old, thanks to my birthday the other day. And if I go out to dinner right now, go to lunch, let's make it relevant to the time that we are currently in. If I go to lunch right now and I say, I want a margarita, if the margarita is too big, if it's bigger than, I don't know, something, not even too big. If I drink a few sips of the margarita, I'm gonna feel the alcohol that's in the margarita. Now, I know that that's because I'm not a regular drinker, right? So let's take a regular drinker who could easily drink a margarita. By the time they drank a fifth of liquor with some people, 2 shots and some mixed drinks, you got to know that you're intoxicated. And if you don't, you need intervention immediately. You need intervention right away. And then the thing of it is, and I know I ordered the consequences video and gonna order it this time, and then she's gonna tell them she already watched it and da-da-da-da-da, and I'm hopeful that they give the test that we said that they would give, but you shouldn't have to watch a consequences video. In 2024, to know the damage that you could have caused by drinking and driving. Living in the city of Detroit and seeing people driving the wrong way on the freeway, killing people, crashing head into people, you know you shouldn't be drinking and driving. So telling me, oh, I watched the consequence video and now I see that I shouldn't have been drinking and driving, you should have known you shouldn't have been drinking and driving. After I had 2 shots, 2 mixed drinks, and shared a fifth of liquor. Now, come on. Whose world am I living in here that would say that's not automatically a red flag that maybe I shouldn't be driving? Maybe I should take an Uber. Maybe somebody should drive me. We have to be more responsible. So that doesn't move me. I'm thankful that nobody died. I'm thankful that nobody was seriously injured, but that's ridiculous. And so your request not to have her go into counseling, the very nature of this offense says she needs therapy. She's 23 years old. You're 23 years old. 23 years old and didn't know that 5 drinks was too many drinks. Come on now. Come on. That requires some level of intervention. So I'm going to go ahead with my sentencing, but I'm going to see if Mr. Flanagan was able to get a response from Ms. McCall based on that receipt that you gave. I don't know what the receipts look like. I don't know if the receipt is legitimate. I don't know what they should have been expecting, but what I know is if that receipt is a good receipt, there should be results from that receipt. There should be some test results from that receipt. And so we're going to see what Ms. McCall says. Ms. Thompson, you're too young for this. And if you continue in this vein, somebody is going to die one day. And unfortunately for the innocent bystanders, that's usually an innocent bystander versus the person who made the poor choice of saying, I've had 5 drinks and I don't think I'm intoxicated. I've literally had 5 drinks. Okay, so why she say that then? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Flanagan. Okay, So that's a level of irresponsibility right there. That's a level of irresponsibility that says, I don't care about the people whose lives, the other people in the world. I don't care about grandma who's going to the grocery store. I don't care about the people who trying to go to a family function. All I care about is I've been hanging with my girls. I've been hanging with my people. I've been doing this, doing that. And now it's time for me to go home. And I'm going to get home in this car with my keys, notwithstanding the fact that in doing so, that means that I am a lethal weapon. I'm a lethal weapon. I am a lethal weapon. Okay. There was a young lady around about your same age who made that same decision in Florida. And I was just watching her sentencing on Court TV. Her sentencing to 25 years because when she got in her car with her selfish self and drove after she had been drinking, there was some people who had just finished declaring their love for each other and vowing their lives together until death do we part. And neither one of them knew that that was coming in 20 minutes because of some selfish person who drank and then got in the car and drove. That's a selfish decision. That's a selfish decision. And when I read how much you drank, I said, that was like the most selfish decision. Because here's what a non-selfish person would think. I don't feel drunk, but I had 5 drinks. I don't feel drunk because at the age of 23, my tolerance level must be of a place where I won't necessarily feel drunk after 5 drinks. I don't feel drunk, but I've had 5 drinks, and therefore I'm going to do a responsible thing and get somebody else to drive me. Ms. McCall indicates that is an error in the report, so that we will make that correction to the report. That Ms. Thompson did appear for the urinalysis and was negative for all substances except marijuana. So according to Ms. McCall, she was negative on November the 15th for all substances except marijuana. Court is going to impose the following sentence. I will accept the recommendation from probation for a 12-month probationary period with a final review date of December 16, 2025. Court is going to set an interim review date of June 16, 2025. That is at 10 o'clock a.m. Following conditions of probation are as follows. You shall not violate any criminal law of any governmental unit. That means no new cases. You cannot leave the state of Michigan without consent of this court. You must make a truthful report to probation on a monthly basis and notify probation immediately of any change of address, phone number, or employment status. You will pay the following fines, costs, and fees: $210 mandatory cost, a $100 attorney's fee, a $500 fine, no restitution, supervision fees at a rate of $35 per month, for a total of $420, a $100 pre-sentence investigation and substance abuse evaluation fee, and random urinalysis twice per month at a rate of $10 per test if you test at the court. And if you test outside the court, then you will pay the agency directly. But I am going to add $240 urinalysis fees, but we can back that out if in fact you test somewhere else. Total fines, costs, and fees $1,570. That is the 12-month amount. You shall not use or possess any illegal substance. You shall not use or possess any marijuana without a valid medical marijuana card. You shall not use or possess any opiates without a valid prescription and letter of explanation from the doctor. You shall not consume alcohol in any form. You shall not drive without a valid driver's license. And according to the report, your license is valid with the limited 625 limitation. So I don't know what that is. I mean, how long that is or whatever. You shall not, you shall attend alcohol highway safety level 1, the victim's impact panel, the consequences video. The court is going to hold in abeyance the outpatient treatment. You will attend the driver's improvement program, pay any outstanding tickets that you have. You have a $570 balance. I don't know, this is a holdover to that. Anger management, of course, does not apply. I am gonna order the marijuana insight program unless she produces a medical marijuana card. Anything further with respect to Ms. Thompson?
Nothing further on behalf of the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank the court for catching the anger management, Your Honor. And we're grateful for the sentence. Thank you very much.
All right, then we're all set. Oh, did I get it? Yes, we're all set until June 16th. I'm gonna request Ms. McCall as the probation officer also. Cause I can't afford for her to fall through the cracks for 6 months. Mr. Flanagan, send over a request for Ms. McCall to be the probation officer since she did the report anyway.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I wish I could just have all the people under 25 assigned to Ms. McCall, but they might not let me do that. All right. Then we're all set, ma'am. And then Miss, you was getting ready to click that off real quick. Put that camera back down. Now you're gonna make me make another 10-minute speech.
She has a job interview, that's all, Judge, but this is more important than
Okay,
that,
go
but
make
that's
your, no, it's that job interview is important too. Go to your job interview and then I'll see you in 6 months, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
As most of my subscribers know, 24 years ago, I lost my wife because of someone's choice to drink and drive. That pain never goes away, and it's a reminder of how one decision can destroy lives. Please don't make the same mistake. Think about your loved ones and someone else's. Choose to stay sober behind the wheel. Let's stop this from happening to anyone else. Thank you for watching. I'm Casper, and this is Docket Watch on Legal Livewire.